Hello everyone and welcome back. If this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. So as you can tell from the title, it's all about small talk today. And I was looking for the perfect expression in Spanish for small talk. And not one of my Spanish friends or colleagues could give me the perfect translation. Doesn't really exist. So if you've got a good explanation, a good translation for small talk, down below. I'd love to hear it. Normally they would say hablar del tiempo, because that's literally what you do when you don't know what else to talk about. You talk about the weather. Hablar del tiempo, well, it would be the closest thing to our small talk. Okay, so let's get right into the video. And before we start, I want to give you this verb because I think it's very, very important. To strike up a conversation. Do you know how to say that? To strike up a conversation, I love this. Entablar una conversación. Entablar una conversación. To strike up a conversation. Okay, so write that down and let us begin. Right. I actually do consider myself quite a confident person, but sometimes, depending who I'm around, I just don't know what to say. I get to this sort of awkward stage and I don't know what to say. And other times, it just all flows. It comes naturally. And so it really does depend who you are around. We're not all social butterflies, so I hope that this class will be useful to you. Okay? Right. Okay, I think the most common sentence or question you would ask someone is, what's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Now, you would respond to this with a me llamo Kerry or mi nombre es Kerry. Now, everyone knows this. Buenos días. Buenos días. So with buenos días, and having said your name is Kerry, you might now then say encantado if you're a guy, or encantada, which means nice to meet you. Maybe it's in the evening time and you want to say buenas tardes, which means good evening. And there's also another way of saying pleasure. Un placer. Un placer. You can always say con mucho gusto. No, con mucho gusto, no. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto is saying also nice to meet you. It's another way of saying it's a pleasure. Mucho gusto. Okay, a very typical question that you might want to put out there is, ¿hablas español? Or ¿hablas inglés? Which is, do you speak Spanish? Do you speak English? Sí. You know that, I don't have to explain that. Sí. Hablo un poco. Or perhaps you want to say, no, solo hablo inglés. Hola, ¿qué tal? This is very informal. ¿Qué tal? So, what's up? Hola, ¿qué tal? Perhaps you just want to say, how are you? Hola, ¿qué tal? Or, ¿cómo estás? And to that, you might get a reply, estoy muy bien. ¿Y tú? Okay, that expression, those two little words are so important. ¿Y tú? And you. You can use that in so many different contexts that I think you ought to write that down. Write it down. ¿Y tú? And you? I love that. This question, everyone asks this question. I think it's a good question. ¿Qué te gusta hacer? What do you like to do? Now, for this, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. Okay, learn 10 verbs. It might be leer, to read, cantar, to sing, salir con amigos, to go out with friends, dormir, to sleep, viajar, to travel, ver cosas nuevas, see new things, descubrir, okay, to discover. 10 verbs, 10 very typical verbs to do with living. Learn those 10 verbs. Whatever verb you want, but get those down to a T today. To that question also, ¿qué te gusta hacer? How would you reply? Me gusta, and then you can use those 10 verbs again to reply. Me gusta leer. I like to read. Me gusta viajar. I like to travel. Now, you're also going to learn 10 nouns to do with things you like. So, me gusta el fútbol. Football, I didn't have to explain that one. Me gusta la playa, okay, the beach. Me gusta la música. Me gusta el canto, okay. Me gusta la historia, history. So these are just nouns that you're sentence building, okay. So first of all your verbs, and then second nouns to explain things you like to do. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? Learn this part. Soy. I am from. Soy de. Learn your country. Learn your country. Soy de Jamaica. Soy de Irlanda. Soy de Inglaterra. Soy de China. Where are you from? Learn the country. El tiempo, el tiempo, el tiempo. Weather. We always talk about weather. Why do we do that? I don't know. So, hace buen día. It's a nice day today. Uf, está lloviendo mucho últimamente. I love that word, guys. Últimamente, lately. Últimamente, llueve mucho. Lately, it's raining a lot. Oh, qué tiempo más horrible. What horrible weather. Or perhaps you want to say, hace mucho calor. Hoy hace muchísimo calor. Muchísimo calor. So hot today. Hace muchísimo calor. The weather. Small talk. Show you're listening when someone's talking to you. And so these ones are going to be really helpful. Say someone's talking a lot. Word for you. ¿En serio? ¿En serio? Really? That's showing interest. Really? Still paying attention. Vaya. Vaya. Wow. Vaya. Showing such a lot of interest. Vaya. Madre mía. Love this expression. Madre mía. My goodness. Okay, this one I really like. Still listening. I am still listening to you, speaker. Eso no lo sabía. Eso no lo sabía. I didn't know that. You may want to, you may not want to give your phone number. It's really up to you. But it's good to know the question. ¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono? Talking about you and your family. ¿Tienes hermanos? Do you have any siblings? Ah, sí. Tengo dos hermanos. Yes, I have 2 brothers. Next point. Body language. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get used to because of cultural difference. Now, Spanish people naturally are closer. They stand closer when they're talking to you. And at first, when you're not used to that, it's a little bit, okay, that's close. But it's a cultural thing. And remember, eye contact. That's always very important when you're talking to someone, okay? And the distance is very, very important also. Y ahora, para despedirnos, to say goodbye, how do you say goodbye? Very easy. I'm sure you don't need any help with this at all, but I'm going to give it to you anyways. You can either say adios, or younger people say this a lot. Ciao. Ciao has become so international. I think it's Italian, but you say it in Spain as well. Ciao. Or hasta pronto. Or hasta mañana. Nos vemos pronto, chicos. Bye.